to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. So I'm sure you see the finished kitchen behind me. We got that first part done. Now we're working on part 2. Guys, my pantry needs some work, okay? Don't ask me how it got to this point. It just did, okay? We're just gonna get straight into it. So I wanna start with everything that I got from majority Dollar Tree, a little bit of Target, and some Walmart. So I got 4 of these from Dollar Tree, and these are airtight, which I like. And then I got 5 of these, also from Dollar Tree. I Googled it, I guess they're called canning jars? Ooh, I don't know. But I didn't realize that they were the kind of mason jars where the lid comes off. But when I Googled it, people said that it was still airtight enough for like dry foods. So I'm gonna store some foods in here. If that's not good, let me know so I can get something else. When I had gone to Walmart, they had bigger versions of it. So I was like, oh, perfect. So I got 2. I got one of these because they only had one left on the shelf. This was $5 at Walmart. I got bamboozled at Target. Let me show you. I mean, this is mostly my fault because it doesn't say anywhere that it's not airtight, but then I guess it never said it was airtight either. It pleaded the 5th. So basically, wouldn't you just assume that it's airtight? Like, doesn't this here, right here, look like the little rubber part? Like, why would they ever deceive me like this? I assumed that these were 1-gallon airtight jars. Oh, my bad, I'm looking at myself in the thingy. From Target for only $10. Do you understand how excited I was? Bamboozled, look at this. What is this? Where's the airtight, My backup plan is I got some plastic wrap from the Dollar Tree and I got some headbands also from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna put plastic wrap on top and then the headband is gonna go on top of that and then the lid's gonna go on top. So that's my makeshift version of making it airtight because I'm not giving these jars back because they're cute. And then I went online to look up how much jars this size that actually are airtight are. They're like $60. I was like, oh. Oh, I want to show y'all the labels. I was being impatient because I wanted this done like today. I didn't want to wait for labels to come in the mail. And then I also didn't want to pay for them. So I'm actually using my thermal label printer to print out, labels for all of these. And I'm going to show y'all what I did on Canva. I got my oats, cornmeal. So again, I already pre-planned this. I measured this down to the inch. So hopefully they fit onto the jars with no issue. These are the smaller ones, the big jars. I like it. So it's been like 10 or so hours, maybe 11. So these should be dry now. So it's actually morning time now. So I'm gonna finish this up. I have everything organized. I put all like my sauces together. I'm just gonna be putting all the food products into jars. I think I showed y'all my Dollar Tree bins. So I got 2 of these little baskets, and then I got 2 of these little rectangular ones, and then I got 3 of these like bigger flat ones. That's what I'm gonna use to organize items that aren't going into containers. Also, if I didn't say it before, if you're wondering where I got the gold strips from, this is literally just leftover contact paper from what I put on the wall. Y'all, I said it in that video, but I'll say it again here. I'm probably gonna tear it down in a couple months. I'll probably leave this for now, but it's not my best work. I like it, but it's not my best work. So I think I might do a different thing with the backsplash. But this, I do like how like shiny it is. It's very metallic. I just followed the grid lines, cut as straight as I could, and I cut 1-inch strips. I very sloppily wrote in my planner all the items that are going into jars, and then I labeled like which kind of jar they're going in. Don't worry, my annotation makes sense to me. Also, quick plug, if you would like to buy one of my beautiful lifestyle planners, they come in 6x9, and then I also made them jumbo sized. You have your weekly words of affirmation, your spread for the week, sleep tracker, rate your week, meal plan, habit tracker, a to-do list, you know what I'm saying? You get 3 sheets of financial check-ins, and then I always have a monthly self-care activity. This is the one I always show on my website. But you have a different activity every month, self-care challenge, end of month reflection every month with questions, monthly spread. I have this cute little travel tracker, you know, check off the places you've been, and then you get some journal sheets at the end. Much bigger spread. And yeah, I also have a digital planner too. If you don't want a physical one, you like your little iPad. RaisinStandards.com, honey. Actually, I'm not gonna smooth it tight because the lid has this little like indent in it. I'm gonna put the lid on first just to make sure that it goes on. Y'all, I made a label specifically for Honey Bunches of Oats because I eat this all the time. It's my favorite cereal. It's only half full for now, but as you can see, I eat oatmeal a lot. And they didn't have any more of the big jars, so I went with this. And I'll just have to refill it over time. Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. This is so, oh, I'm so excited. Y'all, this came out nice. I just took the wrapper off my protein powder because I didn't want to pay for another jar for this. I feel like this can just stay in the jar that I bought it in. So the next step is to organize. I place the foods that I use the most at eye level, which again for me was mostly breakfast foods, and then the items placed higher on the shelves were the ones used less often, and same for items placed lower on the shelves closer to my knees. That's where I place heavier, bulky items like my crock pot, blender, all of that, mostly because I'm short and I risk dropping them and hurting myself if I place them up too high. And you'll see in the finished view, the highest shelves were for decor because there's no point in putting food all the way up there. I'll never reach it. And also, it's just me here. I'm not feeding a family, so my pantry wasn't super full to the point where I needed to fill food up to the top. So I got these at the Dollar Tree. This is for my like miscellaneous items that aren't food products. Like I had air fresheners in there. I have a whole bunch of baking sodas that aren't gonna fit in my jar. The gray is kind of killing the vibe, you know? So I cut some more strips of the gold and I'm just gonna put it along the top and it'll probably just stop like in the middle here because you're not gonna see it anyway once I put it in the shelf. So I think at this point, I'll just finish this up and then I'll show you the finished product. So these 4 are like my prime time shelves. These are things that I use most often, mostly this shelf right here. So that's why I made sure to keep it at eye level. Got my cereal, my grains. I thought this little situation here was cute. And then I got my pastas, beans. Cannot forget the tea basket. I got my miscellaneous items in here, baking sodas that didn't fit, air fresheners, matches. And then this is for the rest of the stuff that didn't fit into boxes. So I did have more cereal, but I eat Honey Bunches the most. And then, you know, just the rest of my honey, stuff like that.